Hello, this is Cityscape, a regular vodcast featuring people, places, and ideas that impact Livonia. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Chamber of Commerce. Today we meet one of the business partners of a company who took over the site of the former Livonia Family Y. He will tell us what his organization has done with this building and what they have done to revive sports and fitness. The Livonia Family Y closed in early 2020, and the property is now controlled by Play On Sports, a company that manages leagues, rentals, and events. The company renovated the 90,000 square foot building with 2 athletic turf fields, pickleball field house, swimming pool, and racquetball courts. Now known as the Livonia Athletic District, this facility located on Stark Road north of Schoolcraft will offer practice and training space for soccer, field hockey, lacrosse, baseball, softball, football, and other fitness programs. Several entities will rent space from Play On Sports to conduct these programs at the LAD. The new turf surfaces are open for rentals now, but the entire building is still under construction and is scheduled to be completed sometime this fall. We are now standing in the newly renovated former tennis court area where the Livonia Y once stood, and now it's a beautiful turf field for the Livonia Athletic District. And we're joined by one of the business partners today, Joe DeVertai. Joe, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So, what attracted your group to this site for the program that you guys have building here today?
So the location. We're right off of I-96. We're surrounded by some of the best communities in Metro Detroit as well. So,
give us the background to Play On Sports, how long the company's existed, and how long you guys have been operating.
yeah, Play On Sports has existed since 2017. We've been managing rentals, we've been managing tournaments, leagues, etc. since then.
Where did you guys start? Because I understand you brought your headquarters to this building.
Correct. We started in Detroit and we serviced all of Metro Detroit.
Joe, when did you guys take control of the building, and describe with us all the steps and all the work you've done to this point to get the building ready?
Okay. So we were looking at the building at the beginning of 2021, late 2020, and we acquired the building June 4th of this year, of 2021. And there was a lot of steps in the process to get to where we are at today. Our original intent is to modernize the building. For instance, in this field right here, there used to be tennis courts, and we overlaid turf over the tennis courts, brand new turf, brand new rubber turf, and we added lights to the building and netting, and we added lights in all of our sports fields and facilities. That's this section here of the building. The other section of the building, we gutted and demoed a lot of the old offices to open up the space, to create a white box space, and repurpose the small rooms into one big room. There was a wellness center here before. We split that into 2 so that we can host 2 tenants versus just one wellness area, and we can maximize that space for 2 tenants, for instance, physical therapy and sports performance, etc.
When were you able to start I know you still got some construction going on right now, but you're able to open up the 2 new turf fields right here. When were you able to start doing rentals here?
Correct. So our field was completed at the end of August, and we've started opening up programs and rentals October 1st.
This facility is available for teams, for organizations. Can you talk about the various partners that are working with you on using this facility?
Yeah, so majority are sports clubs that are looking for training facilities, of course, in the winter months and so forth. We have private organizations, private groups, of course, that bring their church groups or companies. They want to rent the field to have type of team outings and so forth, a night of soccer, a night of baseball, a night of wiffle ball, you name it.
Based on your market research, explain the demand for youth sports and other type of sports facility demands that you're seeing in this area, that ultimately what brought you to this area.
Yeah, so the Metro Detroit area has a downfall, so the Metro Detroit area has a lack of, premium sports facilities like ours. There were some in North Oakland County, there are some in Oakland County, but Wayne County doesn't have as much facility space as the demand deserves. We're right off of 96, and being that we can reach communities in Canton, Plymouth, Livonia, Dearborn, Novi, and so forth. And we're ideally located for all those communities, and we came up with we did the market research. We performed the market research to serve those communities, and the ideal here, we have 3 fields available to serve a plethora of customers.
Now, obviously, youth sports is a huge part of the practicing and the trainings and the games and stuff that you can play right here. But you got a fair amount of adult people that will be using this facility as well. Can you go into details what types of programming you'll have for adults here?
Correct. So we're going from anywhere from pickleball to kickball. So adults are looking for something fun to do on a Friday evening. They can play in some of our kickball leagues. We have adult wiffle ball. That's all weeknights scheduled. On a work day, you're looking for something to do after work. You can sign up for one of our leagues for adults.
So, I will say I thank you and your partners for coming to Livonia, because this facility has served this community for a long time, and you're actually kind of repurposing it in its original use, but in a more modern setting. So, Joe, we wish you and your organization all the best with the new opportunity here.
Thank you.
So, that's all the time we have for Cityscape. We'll see you next time.